guys, it's Erin. How you doing? I'm super excited to announce this New Year's New You 2023 New Year New You challenge. So I got this idea last night, and Spirit gave me this idea, and I know it's a little bit into the new year, but we all made our New Year's resolutions, hopefully, and we have these ideas, and most people want to, have a fit body, but we're going to have a fit body, mind, and spirit. So that's what this challenge is. It's to work on yourself every single day. And I'm going to motivate and inspire you, which I do that anyways, but I want to continue kind of like the Vlogmas thing, but do it in a fit challenge way where I am completely transforming myself in front of your eyes. So if you don't follow along with me, you can watch me, and I can inspire you and motivate you to do the same thing, like give you some ideas or inspiration in order to change your diet or to work out. And I want to do like a variety of things so you guys can have options, ways of doing things. And I'm really going to challenge myself to work out more, take care of myself more, do things that are healthy for spirit in the way that spirit wants us to be. And I understand that I have more free time than you guys do, like with your work schedules and if you have children and like little ones or obligations and things like that. But if you can get some motivation and inspiration from me, because I have this opportunity right now to do this, hopefully that that you guys can try your best to take some healthy things and implement them in your lives. And what I want to do is just like this movement, like I'm not going to limit myself. I'm not going to pick just one thing. I'm not going to, just like this movement, I'm not going to target like one specific group of people or something. I'm targeting everybody. And so this is like all-inclusive Earth Healer movement. The Earth Healer movement is about everybody on this earth. It's not just about like the people in America or the people in California where I'm from. It's like, no, I want to include in all tax brackets, everybody, every color, every nationality, every person. That's who I care about. Even the grumpy ones, the nice ones, I don't care. Like religious, non-religious, everybody is included. And I love and support everybody. And the thing is like when you do that, you get it all back in return. So that's what this movement is. It's like, let's spread the love. It's like doing the wave across America, across the world. It's like we're all standing up and waving our arms in the air. Sorry, I was like driving too, but waving our hands up in the air like, yes, like we want world peace. We want to be surrounded by goodness. We don't want to be surrounded by hate and evil and crime and deception and manipulation and all of this. Like that's what this movement is all about. It's like we're tired of just letting this world be the way it is and not doing something about it. And the way that we're doing something about it is we're taking care of ourselves in the way that God wants us to be our absolute highest self, highest best, where we can elevate and we can gain our spirituality and be more connected, be awakened and enlightened with spirit. And then we're going to indirectly, we're going to spread that out to the people that are closest to us, like our family, our friends, the people we're surrounded by, are going to be affected by our growth. Or we're going to have to leave that situation because we're not in sync anymore. Like, let's say you have roommates or something, and then you're incompatible because you're doing things differently. You're not allowing negative influences into your circle, so you're kind of getting out of it. You want to move. You want to go be in a quieter location, more peaceful and more in tune with the new perspective that you have of life. And so we're creating this movement of health and wellness, mind, body, and spirit. And it's spreading out to those loved ones that we have, our family, our friends, our closest people that are around us. You cannot help but be an influence on the people that you are surrounded by in your daily life. That's how it works. And so when people are inspired and motivated by you, because we're all leaders, this is a movement of leaders. We are the leaders that are taking over the world and creating world peace together, united as one. So on this channel, I harness that energy of like Bob Marley, like one love, one people, that all of us together, united in love, is what is going to create world peace. And we're going to continue that movement that was created, from our parents' generation or my parents' generation, where they had protests. And hold on, I'm getting stuff out of my storage. Oh shoot. Okay, stars. Okay. All right. So, there's been this movement of all of these things that I'm talking about, but we need to get to the finish line of it. We haven't gotten to the finish line of it. And we cannot keep making excuses like the church makes excuses by saying, Jesus died for our sins and now we're allowed to be sinful. It's like, no, there's not an excuse to be sinful. It's like you need to just do your best at all times and not make excuses. Like thou shalt not cheat, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not be gluttonous, thou shalt not have envy or hate or, all these things, like, be adulterous or, all the 7 deadly sins. And it's like, when did it become okay and like spread that evil across the country and the world? it's like we're supposed to be elevating and not just like giving in to like, oh, okay, just forgive me of my sins and I'm good. Like I can go to church and say, okay, forgive me for my sins, and then do it the next week. And it's like, and just give money and pretend like the money is going to make it okay with God and okay with the people that you're surrounded by and your children, and or the children that are watching you, or, you know, like be aware, be like, have, this is a place for practical advice of this day and age. I'm not preaching like a preacher speaking out of Bible verses, which there's nothing wrong with that. Go to a church if you want to hear those messages. But here, it's about loving with all your heart and having practical, prophetic channeled messages from Spirit about how to live your life in this day and age. What is okay with God in this time period? Not the time period that was written in the Bible, you know, like over 2,000 years ago. It's like we need to be understanding that we as a human race have evolved, and a lot of those practices are healthy and good to remind people to, you know, be good people, stay on the right path. But some people have already learned it, you know? It's like we've already learned the message. We already are implementing it, and we're trying to move at a faster rate of speed because we understand the mission and the purpose. And so when you're on your path with God and you're on your mission and purpose, you are dedicated, you are fully dedicated and in tune with Spirit, where it's almost like you're slowing yourself down by doing these church rituals. You're trying to elevate yourself and those around you. It's God's work. It's you're being yourself, and you're on your path, and you're motivated, and you're excited, and you're willing to obey God, God's voice in your head telling you which way to go and what to do by how you feel in your heart. That's what it is. So it's almost like the Bible is the starting point. And we know this already. Like, a lot of us have gone to school, have a lot of these Bible teachings are psychology, sociology. It's basic principles of how to be a good person and how to live your life, and it all makes sense. It's like we all do need to get along. We all do need to cooperate. We do need to have rules. We do need to have regulations in order for everything to run smoothly. We understand the ecosystem of life. We understand that the prey and the predators and the whole web and of the intricacy of God's work, and how we all play a role in this, and how the children are our future, and we're an example, that we're setting the example. So we as leaders understand this. We're emotionally intelligent. We understand that we've graduated from that phase of religious practices and rituals and education, that we can always practice whenever we want to. And we, if we need that, or if we feel that, or if we, but listen to God from inside of our intuition, because God is speaking to us. Those that have that enlightenment and that awakening, it's like we've graduated and we're doing the right thing, because it's confirmation with God when we are given these, when our manifestations are happening in front of our eyes, when we see that and feel that, and we know we're in the right spot, and we're motivated, and we're like striving to do better, and we know our path, we know that we're helping others. And so it's an exciting thing, and it's just, I want to continue this momentum and this movement. This is the reason why I'm so excited about this. That's like, it's spirit guiding this. So it can't be wrong. When you're so excited and motivated by something, and it has nothing to do with, money or anything like that, because this is it's like this YouTube channel for me, it hasn't grown to the point of getting money or getting anything out of this. It's purely from my heart and soul that I'm taking my time from earning, like going and getting a job where I can earn income for myself and for my family. And I'm taking this time that I have right now to give to the people, to give of myself to this movement. And it's almost like a last ditch effort. I'm trying to build this, and I'm going to continue to build this, but as far as my time and my dedication, God wants me to continue forward in my dedication and my time with this. And that I'm hearing it's all going to pay off in the long run. So it's like there's no need to worry that this is, I'm excited. Like, this is like a dream come true for me, to have this time and to have this audience to, help inspire and support and watch me grow and elevate, because I've done this so many times in my past. And it's exciting to have your guys' support to motivate me, and because you guys are motivating me and inspiring me to be better for myself, and putting me in a position of leadership to inspire you. So it's a reciprocal energy. And so I have this I can't think of the word. It's like you guys are my support, in the fact that I can't like just give up easily or not do it, because you guys are there watching me. So if you guys can have somebody that is supporting you, and that you're telling somebody that this is what you're doing, then they're going to be, God, I cannot think of that word. They're going to be that, that mirror reflection to you, that if you give up, then they see it. If you don't do what you're supposed to do by the end of the 30 days or 90 days, 60 days, then it's like you're the one with egg in your face, you know? You're the one that has to look at yourself in the mirror and realize that you gave up, you know? So I can't give up. I can't give up for you guys. I have to excel. I have to do better. I have to be the best that I can be for you guys in order for this whole thing to work. And so when things don't work, you go harder. You go harder. So I wasn't doing as well as I can do now because I was just starting before. But the longer this goes on, the more I'm going to elevate, the more that I'm going to put in that hard work and maintain this and keep it going and keep elevating. Because the more I elevate, the more you guys elevate. And just please like, comment, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Take on this challenge with me. Become a better you, a better version of you, and become your higher self. Like, who do you want to emulate? Who are your biggest fan? Who are you fans of? What inspires you? Like, who motivates you and inspires you? Like a celebrity or a person in your community or something, a family member, or who do you look up to? It's time to become that person that you look up to. Who do you see yourself as? Who do you think like, oh, I could be like that? And you have excuses. So this is a no excuses 2023. We're not having excuses this year. We're doing the things that it takes, and we're not just doing one thing. You can start with one thing, but then you're going to add another and add another and add another until you are the person who you want to be. There's no more waiting. There's no more, oh, next year or oh, after this or after that. No excuses. Of course, be mentally aware of your limitations, like if you're pregnant or if you have an injury or a disability or whatever those things are, things that are blatantly out of your control. But the things that you can control, you have to do it now. You have to do it now. There's no waiting. There's no excuses. And I'm going to be here to motivate you and inspire you and give you advice and give you messages from Spirit, prophetic channeled messages from Spirit. And I want to do this daily to show you the practices. And I want to build this momentum up from YouTube as well. So I'm going to be dropping a lot of these messages every day, like little bits and chunks of my day. So it's not like one big long video, but more like, okay, this is the workout that I did today. This is an eating for this meal. This is what I had today. And film little chunks of my day. And so, you can see right away, okay, I'm wanting to learn about this healthy eating habit. So you can watch that, push the thumbs up button, like the video, and watch the whole video, because that's a problem. I think that I told people, I don't care if you watch the video, but you need to watch the video, or at least have it play fully out on your phone or your whatever instrument you're watching it on, because it does affect the algorithm of YouTube. We need to continue this momentum of this movement. And as my dedicated supporters, you know, you are the momentum of this movement. Each and every one of us. Like, I'm the engineer. Like, I'm the one that's getting in the driver's seat of this train. But every passenger in the seat of this train they're like pedaling along to you're making the engine go. Because without every single one of your support, the engine won't go. YouTube won't spread this out into I was going to say universe, but this like web, this like this social web or this World Wide Web. It can't be spread out until I have the supporters that are pedaling and making this engine run. It takes every single person that's a subscriber to this channel, which I am like so grateful to have you guys on here pedaling for me, pedaling this. And every like that every time you click on my videos, every time you push the like button, every time you watch to the very end, like, or however long you watch the video, it's like it means the world to this movement. Because every time you do those things and comment and share the videos, that it creates this momentum of movement, and you're spreading it out because the YouTube algorithm is taking that response from my people and it's channeling it out to distribute the videos out to more and more and more people. Every time you make a comment on a video, even if it's just a little emoji or a bunch of random letters or anything, just one letter, it means the world to the movement. And so I just want to thank everybody for watching these videos, and this has the potential to create world peace on this planet. So if you don't want to go out and protest and do crazy things to make world peace happen, this is the place to do it. Because what other way logically is going to create world peace other than everybody loving each other, coming together on a platform like this, where there's no organizations or affiliations with any like group. There's no religious group or spiritual group or anything, products, affiliations, companies, nothing. This is completely pure of heart from a prophetic earth angel that just wants world peace. That's all it's about. It's not about anything else. And yes, in the future, I could have affiliations and different connections with different things to make the momentum go faster. But it's purely about world peace and healing our earth. That's what this is about. And it's not about being in competition with anything or anybody. It's strictly with God, whatever your source is above, the universal source of whatever we're doing here on this earth, and the earth itself. It's like healing the earth, healing the people, loving each other, being united, and that is going to create world peace. So if all these organizations and institutions want to fight each other and argue and have conflict with one another, this isn't the space for it. This is not where we're not in conflict with anything. We're loving. It's about each individual person on this channel. It's not about groups. It's each individual person being aware of who they are inside and healing themselves from within and being connected with their source of energy and their motivation. Their love for their self is going to motivate you and connect you with the higher powers above, because you're leading your heart with love. And that's what all the religions and all the spirituality and everything is based on, is love. This channel is run by love. It's like the movie Elf, when Buddy the elf, Santa's sleigh couldn't get off the ground until everybody believed in it. And that was coming from their heart. They believed in Santa, and that made the sleigh come off the ground and be able to fly. And so that's what this train analogy comes into play, where we can't get this train and this movement going until everybody loves themselves within. You work on your childhood traumas, you work on yourself, because that's what it starts with yourself. It's like, look at the man in the mirror, like Michael Jackson, become a better you so you can spread that out to the world, because each and every one of us need to heal, and we need to be a good role model. And then that we can raise our children better, because our children see us in a better way and they can emulate us. And then it just spreads out like I'm seeing a beautiful rainbow, a beautiful bright light, and which that is radiating light, energy, and love and healing our planet. Because when we love ourselves, we're going to want to love the things around us. We're going to want to love our home. We're not going to want to put graffiti, or we're going to want to mow our lawn. We're going to want to take care of it and make it beautiful. Plant flowers or trees, or, we're going to want our neighbors to see our love. When you have love, you can't help but spread it out. It's like overflowing love. Like when somebody is love and peace within themselves, you can see that on the outer appearance of them, the way they take care of themselves, the way they eat, the way they dress, the way they talk, the way they smile, the way they interact with people, the way they take care of their home, the way they take care of their body, the way that they project themselves out into the world. You can see that like on a job interview, like who you can read people, how they feel about themselves inside by just looking at them on the outside. And we all have intuition. We all have that instinct, gut instinct of reading people, whether we realize that or not. You will understand that more as you listen to my messages. And so it's just a beautiful, amazing thing that Spirit designed. And I'm just a vessel, like approaching you guys with this opportunity of healing our planet and healing our people and creating world peace. This is the way to do it. What other way is there to do this? This is a worldwide network that can reach every person. And it's not affiliated with any company or entity to segregate anybody. So, where else can you do this? And yes, there's limitations on this isn't going to reach the entire world because not the entire world watches YouTube, but it's pretty damn close. And so if we get the entire network of YouTube to watch this, then those other people that aren't will be connected to those people that do. It will eventually spread to every person. And it doesn't even need to take every person. And we can all pray together for different things because the power of prayer is so amazing and powerful that you need to read studies about it, how the cumulative prayer is extremely powerful. And so the more we can build up this channel and this network of people, individuals, the more powerful we get. And there's no stopping our power. We can have power over laws and institutions and the way that the world is run, just simply by being a loving person, to show that you're leading with love. Because in this world as it is, we're not able to show our hearts. Sometimes we have to put on a face just like all the people around us to protect ourselves. Because it's vulnerable to lead with love, to be taken advantage of, to be deceived. Sometimes we aren't able to do that and open up and show our hearts, and we feel discouraged because we're only one person. But here on this channel, we are growing this channel, and we're able to show our love by supporting this channel. We're able to show, like, with every thumbs up button, with every comment, with every share of this video, you can purchase the Earth Healer Movement merchandise. So you're wearing the merchandise and people are asking you what you're wearing. What is that? What's the logo? What does it symbolize? What is the meaning behind it? Oh, point them to the YouTube channel. Start the momentum going. Let's all work on ourselves individually and show with the when you subscribe to the channel and you're building the momentum up and you're moving this forward. You're perpetuating the momentum of this movement. And you are the ones that are making this go. So I have my utmost respect for each and every one of my supporters and subscribers. That you are a leader. You are the first. You are those subscribers that I have already. You guys are amazing. And you are the ones that made me stay here and continue this. Because you believed in me and you supported and you watched and you listened and you commented and you liked and you clicked on this message and you want to do better and you're leading with love in your heart. That's what you're doing by subscribing to this channel. You're showing that you are a loving human being, and that all is not lost, that there are positive people that want world peace, that you're not cynical and bitter and have anger in your heart, that you are open to believing, to getting this train going and moving and in the right direction, that's all it takes. So thank you again. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this channel, and look forward to my videos about your mind, body, and spirit, and join the challenge with me. I believe this is going to be like a 3-month thing, 90-day challenge. So just stay tuned and watch, like, subscribe. I can't say it enough. Share, okay? I'll see you again soon. Bye.